Hey, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the page. I am Greg the Sage. I appreciate you tuning in. Like this already, share it already, subscribe already, because it will be worth it. I will try to, in less than 10 minutes, describe the difference between the community loom, the blessing loom, the flower bloom. This is part 2. Part 1, I was still figuring out some myself. I think now I am prepared and well-versed enough to tell y'all what to expect when joining these communities. And I also will talk about the SUO-SUO family sharing that originally comes from West Africa. They've blended them together in order to create the next, in my opinion, scam. But again, like it, share it, let's get started. I'm sure by now everybody's familiar with this. It's all over your phones, it's all in your inboxes, it's all in your text messages. Meet Richie. Again, I think that Miss Richie is the mastermind. I think that Richie, along with Shab and Gagwa, along with Big G, D, Pepper, and Denisha, for this to work successfully, these 7 people probably should be in cahoots together. And the way it works is simple, in case you didn't miss part 1. Richie is the mastermind. He comes up to his friends. We'll use $1,400 as this example. So hopefully get your calculators ready and it'll be quick. The explanation will be faster if you can chop the numbers with me. Richie starts with $1,400. He tells his 2 buddies, Shab, Gagwa, I got an idea, man, to build the community. We can get so much money. We just bless each other, gift each other. Ain't nobody working right now. This is a good lick for everybody. But only thing is, y'all both got to go get 2 people. So Shab will go get Big G, not me, again, because we know this will end differently. D, Pepper, and Denisha. Gagwa when they got those 2, right? And then remember, every person has to get 2 people. And so Pepper had to go get 2 people right there. Denisha had to get 2 people, D, 2 people, and so on and so forth. And so the idea is that once these fires pay, these outsides is normally called fires in the community. Once they pay an initial gift or investment, this person gets blessed. Some people say he steps out. Some people will tell you it splits, the flowers split, and then it doubles up. All that fine and dandy is still gonna add up to the numbers. Jay-Z said it, women lie, men lie, numbers don't. And so over the last few days, I really ain't been sleeping. I've been crunching the numbers. Get your calculators, here we go. 15 original people, 7 inside, 8 outside. The fires have to pay the inside. So 1,400 times 15 people is 21,000. Put your 21,000 there. So the moment these 8 fire signs paid, right, Richie took out 11,200 out the pot. That's his. He's the first person to get blessed. Hallelujah. And then there's $9,800 left. Remember that $9,800? Because the idea is he's gonna have to put 1,400 back in, right? Okay. And so now, once he's out, either it splits or somebody else got to get paid. These 2 people normally are up next. No matter how the flower splits, these 2 people are up next to get paid. In order for these 2 people to get paid, these 8 flower signs got to go find 2 people. 16 to be exact. 16 times 1,400 is 22,400. So everybody that they went and got, they 2 people, they 2 people, they 2 people. The fires generated $22,400, of which got to go right back to pay these 2. They both get $11,200 apiece, which adds up to $22,400. That's they pay. Now we have 16 people who got to go get 2 people. Remember, you got to get 2 people to get 2 people to get 2 people. So now we have 32 people. 32 people times 1,400 is $44,800. So in order for these 4 people to get paid, those 32 people got to invest 1,400, which will make 44,800. Add it up, 11,200 a piece gets you 44,800. Remember, it's 9,800 that we still don't know what Richie doing. Maybe he'll buy back somebody's spot if they fail to keep the community going. Maybe he will. And this can work until you run out of people. There's not enough people in the world to continue this. At the back end of it, somebody's gonna lose, that's why they stopped, because you always get left with a whole lot of people who did not reach their investment level. So now for those 32 people to get paid, they gotta go get 2 people, which makes 64 people. That 64 times 1,400 is 89,600, okay? So in order for those 64 new fires to generate 89,600, in order to pay the last 32 people, now you see what I'm saying? So when you crunch the numbers, and then the next one, when you crunch the numbers and you do it that way, you realize that quickly in your community, you run out of people. You only know so many 2 peoples. And then you go grab your little uncle or your baby mama and you put the pressure on her, just go find 2 people. And then you get that person who you barely got and you put the pressure on them, just go find 2 people. And so I just would like to bring the calculator up real quick. 15 people plus 16 people plus 32 people plus 64 people. That's 127 people that it takes for these fire signs that came in behind these people. It takes 127 more people to activate the payment for the later returning fire signs. Now, if you are somebody who's been paid out already and you're like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, I just challenge you to keep on crunching the numbers the way I did, and you realize by the time you get to the 5th round of fires, your flower probably gonna die. And so that means those 300 people who chasing the ghosts that you may or may not did get, they will be out. And so that is why I opted out. I didn't want to go get 2 people who might go get 2 people who might not get paid. That is the blessing loom. That is the community loom. That is the same things that look like this. Now, SUO-SUO was derived from West Africa. SUO means coin of little value. It is an informal rotating savings club where a group of people, like-minded people, get together and contribute an equal amount of money into a fund, either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. The total then gets put into a pot. All the names get put in a pot. You pick out a name in which the order of how the gifts will be received, and they will be blessed in that order. Now, let's take this. Let's take the same 1,400 and let's lock the community. We are SUO-SUO. So now Richie come and say, hey, I got a way everybody could buy a car, but it may take us 8 months to do it or a year to do it, because everybody gonna get 21,000 at the end of the process, but we gotta let the whole process be the process. So if we decide to make it 15 each week, that means it take 15 weeks for the last person in the SUO-SUO to walk away with 21,000. But the difference between the SUO-SUO family sharing group and this scam behind me, the blessing loom, is that in the SUO-SUO community, we gotta keep re-upping. Money ain't just falling out of the tree. It's just not starting from nowhere. There is a beginning. And so the beginning is we all decided that we're in this community together. We put up our 1,400. He gets blessed 21,000. He steps out. Everybody then re-up again, put their 1,400 in, including him who just got the 21,000. And then the next person gets the next week, this person gets 21,000. Steps out. Circle moves around, everybody re-up again, 1,400. The next person gets paid, steps out, and it just goes on until the whole community has received a lump sum. And then y'all can continue to do it forever. Actually, if you have the money to run this once a week, it's a blessing. If you have the money to run this every 2 weeks, even once a month, if you got enough money to come up with your friends once a month for 12 months, it means within the year, all of y'all to get a big lump sum of money. That is the SUO-SUO family sharing investment group, and there's definitely differences. One, in my opinion, the blessing loom, the community loom, that's the scam. That's the one I don't want to be a part of. And actually, again, all my people who listening, if you want to start a real SUO-SUO, let's do it. Re-educate African-American children today. I am with it, and a lot of y'all who are upset about the current group that you are in, hit me up in the comments. Let's talk about starting a well-productive, well-ran one with like-minded people, or I can just explain it a little bit more. I thank you for tuning in. Again, I'm Greg the Sage. Follow the page, stay tuned with the page, support the page, and all I'm asking for payment is a like, a share, and a subscribe. All of those are free. When you get this kind of information and people save you from making bad decisions, you can pay me back with a like, a share, and a subscribe. Have a great day. It is Ask Why Wednesday. If you got any other questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment. I appreciate you. And do not miss tomorrow, because tomorrow is Thankful Thursday. React.